Hello humans! It is August 11th, 2013, day 11 of VEDA. And there is a mosquito flying around my room. So yesterday I filmed an actual video, besides the beautiful scenery that I showed you. However, I decided that the beautiful scenery was enough of a video for that day. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take yesterday's footage and show it to you today. Here it is. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the 4 books that are sitting on my nightstand next to my bed. First, this book called Lies My Music Teacher Told Me by Gerald Escalin. My dad bought me this book back when I was in high school. I started reading it back then, but it didn't seem to catch my interest. Now 4 years later, out of college with a music degree, I started trying to read it again, and I hate it. Here's why. The title of the book makes it sound like all music teachers are telling these secret lies that they try to deceive their students with, but that's not exactly the case. Now I'm a music teacher, and now I could see his book from a new perspective. I've only read the first chapter of the book. It reads like a music theory textbook, which is incredibly boring. He gets really in-depth about the small details of sound. Usually you don't need to know that kind of stuff to perform a piece well, so I don't see what his deal is right now. I'm going to try and finish reading it. Maybe something good will come out of it, but I really hope it does get better. The second book I have next to my bed is this big fat one called The Chronicles of the Black Company by Glenn Cook. Now this book, my robot boyfriend let me borrow, and I've had it for about a year now. This copy contains 3 different books from the same series. At first I didn't think I was going to like it, mainly because it's a lot of war and fighting kind of action, and that's usually not my style of book. But by the end of the first book, I was totally captivated and I absolutely loved it. I haven't started reading the second book yet, but I will soon. The third book I have by my bed is this one. Kung Fu History, Philosophy, and Teaching by David Chow and Richard Spangler. Now this book is funny that I have it. About a year ago, a friend of mine had lent this book to me. Then he went off to China, and now he's back, and I still haven't read it. So I should probably read it before he asks for it, huh? The last book I have by my bed is this one, called The Independent Piano Teacher's Studio Handbook by Beth Klingenstein. I regret not getting this book earlier. I first saw it when I went to a music teachers conference back in March. I actually met the author. She helped run a track of sessions at the conference for young professionals. She gave us ideas on how to make a music business rather than just saying that you teach piano. This book is seriously the Bible of piano teachers. I think every piano teacher should have this and read it and love it because it has a lot of great information. It tells you about marketing your studio, how to organize all your information. It also tells you how to have time for yourself rather than just constantly playing the role of piano teacher all day, every day. Piano teaching is a career. We need a break from it sometimes. So those are the 4 books that are next to my bed. Kind of a wide range of books. I really like reading non-fiction books, which is kind of weird, I think. But when I find a really good fiction book, I can't put it down. What are some of your favorite books? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any book suggestions for me, I'd love to hear it. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a good night, or if it's morning on your part of the world, or afternoon, I'm not sure. But have a good time, and I'll see you tomorrow, alright? Bye! So there's been an update since yesterday. I've actually added another book to the stack next to my bed. I acquired this last night. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to a Past manga. Now there's a huge story to this. My boyfriend and his friends have this company called Empathy Industries. I'm not sure how to say it, but I'll give a link down below. Anyways, they're working on a project to animate this book. You might have heard about it if you're a Zelda fan. It has a very large following. The only problem is that the project is taking way too long to finish. You should check out their stuff. It's pretty interesting. Anyways, I haven't started reading it yet, but I did flip through the pictures to see what I was familiar with. And that's all I have for you today. See you later.